Hi YouTube, today I'm gonna unbox the Nerf Modulus Tri-Strike. The reason it's in this kind of regular box, like a regular box whenever you buy stuff online, is because when we bought it from Amazon, what's interesting is that it didn't come in the actual box, like the Nerf gun box, which usually when we buy Nerf guns off Amazon, they come in that kind of box, but this one didn't. But that's okay, because it still has the gun, and now let's open it. The first thing we get is the missile launcher. It's a box right in here, which has something in it. The main gun right here. Here's the Mega Dart launcher. And this has the magazine in it. So first, let's open the magazine. These are the bolts to put on the gun. The instructions are right here. And this is one of my favorite instructions by Nerf I've seen so far. I like how they added all this blue. I like this color, this blue color they added into it. It's pretty nice. Okay, so in this box we have the bolts for the gun, the instructions, and the last thing inside this box is the magazine. Now what's interesting is this is a 10-round straight magazine, or stick mag, or box mag, or whatever you want to call it. The thing with this magazine is Nerf has made a 10-round magazine for the 10-round banana magazine that came with the Demolisher and also comes with the Modulus. But this is very similar to the 12-round stick mag, but it's 10-round stick mag. And this is the first 10-round stick magazine Nerf has ever made, which is pretty cool. Very similar to the 12-round stick mag. So next we have this box, and this has the one missile inside of it for the missile launcher. 10 Modulus darts, which are white with the orange tips. And we have 4 Mega Darts. So that was everything inside that box, just all the ammo. Okay, now we're gonna open all the parts of the gun. Let's open this one first. This is actually the main part of the gun, which is the spring-powered bolt-action one. And this is the only part of the gun that actually requires a little bit of assembly because you need to put these on. This reminds me of the long shot. It doesn't matter what long shot I'm talking about, the Zombie Strike, the original, the Elite one. This just reminds me because it has that bolt action. So anyway, let's put that on. Okay, so this is how it looks like, this side. And it says Modulus Tri-Strike Nerf. And I really like the design they did on the grip, which is pretty awesome. And on the other side, it just says Modulus and Nerf. And it has some instructions right here. So we have 2 parts of the bolt. This part, which is just a little handle, and this part, which is the exact same thing, but with a rod sticking out. So when you open that little bag, you're gonna get the bolts, which are these 2 pieces but together. You're gonna get this piece, which is just a little handle, and this piece, which is also just a little handle, but with the bolts sticking out. So first, you're gonna go on this side of the Nerf gun, take this piece with the bolt sticking out, and put it right through this hole right here. If you see that little hole right there, you're gonna stick this right through it, like that. Then you're gonna take this right here and push it like this so it turns into this. So then you can, it makes that bolt, which is pretty cool. I like that. Okay. Now to load the magazine, all you do is it's just like a regular spring-powered Nerf gun. Pull back the bolt, put the magazine in, push it forward, and pull the trigger. And then to take it out, you just pull the bolt back, you push this handle down, and then you pull the magazine out. It has a built-in iron sight, which I really like. I really like when Nerf makes these built-in iron sights, because I like to use iron sights a lot. Probably my 3 favorite sights are iron sights, ACOG sights, and red dot sights, but I just really love the old style iron sights. There's one tactical rail on it, which is on the top. If you want to put like the Modulus red dot sight or the Modulus shield up on, or whatever you want. Then there's a stock attachment, which is pretty useful for me because I love stocks, and a barrel attachment, which is pretty good if you like barrels. And I honestly like barrels. Barrels give you a little bit more accuracy, so that's the good thing about them. Next, we'll do the mega part. And what's cool is this is a barrel attachment, so you could put it on the barrel or just take it off. So if you don't want it, you can take it off, and if you want it, you can put it back on. So I'll have it on for right now. It shoots these 4 mega darts, and you just load them in the front like this. So to use this, you just pull the handle forward and then push it back to pump. There's really no exact thing on how powerful this is. It's really just how hard you can pump. If you can't pump very hard, then it's not gonna shoot as far, and if you pump super hard, it's gonna go super far. So now I'll try shooting the mega part. So last part of the gun, my favorite part of the gun. It is the missile launcher. Now this actually has 2 parts. There's actually 2 things you can do with this. Well, let me talk about it first. To put it on, this part's actually a stock attachment. It goes onto the stock like this, and then this can go up on the tactical rail like this. And it becomes into this. So how this works is you take your missile, and this missile was the Demolisher missile. The first Nerf gun for this missile to come with it was the Demolisher. So here we go, load it here like this. And then how this works is there's no trigger or anything. It's not spring powered or electric or anything. It's pump. You pump it. So you pull the stock back, then you push it forward. And again, just like the Mega Blaster, there is no exact distance of how far this is gonna fly. It's really just how hard you can pump. So let's shoot it again. Now what's awesome is, let's say you like the missile launcher, but you have nowhere to aim because it totally blocks the iron sights. That's why they made a tactical rail on top, so you can put a red dot sight or any other sight you want right on top of this, or even a shield if you don't want anybody hitting you while you're shooting your missiles. So what's also cool, again, is you can take the missile launcher off the gun, and since it has a stock attachment, you can put it to this like this, and just make it a little gun, and just make it its own little gun. So you could just be running around with a thing that shoots missiles. It's kind of like the Thunder Blast, Nerf's blaster that shoots these exact same missiles that came out after the Demolisher, except this is basically what that is, except smaller. So, and it's a little bit easier to pump when it's like this, because it's easier than when it's on the gun because of how long the gun is when everything is on it. We forgot to do one thing, actually shoot the main gun. So let's take the darts out, load them all into the magazine, and then load them in here, put them in. There, now I'll just shoot it 5 times. And now we'll do slam fire. Now what I really like is Nerf hasn't put slam fire on their guns for a long time. Like on the Rampage, they had slam fire. They had slam fire on a couple other guns, but lately with their newer spring guns, they haven't been adding slam fire, and I honestly really love slam fire because if I'm up close quarters, it's kind of long to cock it back, pull the trigger, cock it back, pull the trigger. So, and it's awesome, I think, that you can just hold down the trigger and keep pumping the handle. But the thing about that is slam fire is a little bit less accurate. So, but in close quarters, that doesn't really matter because as long as you're doing this, if somebody's right next to you, you're gonna hit them, obviously. So, let me reload everything, and then I'll shoot 5 darts, the 4 mega darts, 5 more of these darts, and the missile. Okay. Cool. Let's reload it out. One thing I find interesting about this gun, how the original Modulus was all white, which is just like this, with a little bit of gray. But original Modulus had lime green right here. This has teal green. I still like how it looks. This is one of my favorite Nerf guns so far because the attachments are just awesome. So, my #1 favorite thing about this gun, the attachments. If you want attachments, then get this gun. It has the most awesome attachments ever. The missile launcher that can turn into its own gun, the Mega Dart launcher, and if you like bolt action like me, it comes with a pretty cool bolt action gun. And I bet if you put the long range kit on this gun and a bipod, then it would be like really cool probably. This could be a good sniper too. So that is the end of the video. Bye YouTube, thanks for watching and please subscribe. Peace out.